DC. And as the Thunder arrived earlier, they appeared to be in no mood to show any mercy tonight. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Brian, Al Horford is a 5-time All-Star, but he's also always been team first. He said, everyone wants everything, but I learned at Florida under Billy Donovan that playing for the team will bring me more joy and more success than if I just concentrate on myself. Guys, 2 college titles, a 5-time All-Star, seems like he has the winning formula.
Yes, he does. Good point, Allie. Thanks. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. LaVine and Porter on the wings. It's Markkanen and Carter Jr. at the 4 and the 5. And it's White in at the point. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort will fill out the wings. Trevor Ariza out there with Al Horford. And it's Hill in at the point guard position. Tip, it's Oklahoma City. Here's the floater, and he lays it up and in.
George Hill looked pretty good going to the rim that time, not thrown off stride. He created a nice shot opportunity.
White on the wing, check by Hill. Inside. Horford covering. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shot clock at 3. Shoots from 12.
And when a big guy like Horford comes into your peripheral just as you're releasing the shot, it can definitely alter it. Trevor Ariza, not quite the same player he was when he was younger. I mean, really who is? But that explosive aspect, not there anymore. So what do you have to do? You have to make up with that with smarts. And that's the way Trevor Ariza gets things done.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Pass to Dort. Here's Ariza. Takes one from 10 feet. Horford can't hit. Boy, you look at the career of Ariza. He's played with a lot of stars on some great teams, Brett.
That's a great call, B.A. Won a title with the Lakers in 2009. And those leaders that you're talking about, he's played with Coby Bryant, Chris Paul, James Harden, John Wall. He's been in the game for a long time, and he knows what it takes to win.
Here's Hill. After the basket by Chicago. And there's the foul. It's on Coby White. That's his first foul. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Such a wide open look.
And how about the firing of that shot off with Gilgeous-Alexander not hesitating one bit.
White, the pass to Porter. Now Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Look out below!
You got no chance of defending him right there. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 so far. Pass to Ariza. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Horford. And it's in there.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. White, the pass to Markkanen. Tries again. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Dort. He's guarded by Porter. Driving to the basket. Porter with the steal. Pass to White. Outside LaVine. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Chicago trailing here. White for three. The shot no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And there is a whistle that goes on Otto Porter. That's his first foul. Chicago making some changes. Young, he's checked in for Carter. Williams comes in for Porter Jr. And it's Satoransky in for White. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Diallo. Williams defending. Diallo, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Satoransky shot is off. Thunder with a lead. The ball's knocked loose. LaVine against Gilgeous-Alexander. LaVine can't hit. And for the Thunder, they're shooting about 43% since tip-off. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He drops it from range. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket on the night.
More and more promise here as a jump shooter, as Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid three-point shot.
In for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Bulls making a change here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Now here's Satoransky. Knocks it down from distance.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Diallo. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Well, in 2019, Hamidou held up that slam dunk contest trophy and was the first Thunder player to ever win that. At the competition, I remember he jumped over Shaq and he did that honey dip dunk, made really popular by one Vince Carter.
Boy, one of the things that impressed scouts with Diallo, that 44-inch max vertical.
Well, that'll raise a lot of eyebrows when you go through the combine and you see a player like Diallo who can get up like that. What we need to find out is if that athleticism will turn up in ways where he can become a much better lockdown defender.
First free throw is good. Free throws good for Young. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Muscala. Shoots over Young. Muscala, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Satoransky shot is off.
Well, that mid-range J usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Jerome, and he banks in the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
To the wing on the left. The kick out to Williams. Right wing. Left side Young. Pass to Hutchison. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Satoransky. And the layup is good off the glass. Satoransky's got 5 points.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Here he goes.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Diallo. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Satoransky outside. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. In this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Well, Grant, as difficult a season as last year was, there were some bright spots.
You know, there were some bright spots, and obviously it was incredibly challenging last season with the COVID environment, with the death of Commissioner Stern and Kobe Bryant. Obviously, we were able to get back and resume basketball. Basketball was able to endure during this incredibly challenging time. But the announcement of that Hall of Fame class of 2020, the late, great Kobe Bryant, the legends in Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan, 3 young men who really helped carry this league in the 2000s. And when you think about all the excellence, all the championships, the MVPs, those 3 men really embody the excellence of the NBA during that period of time. So to honor and to recognize them was one bright spot during a very challenging time.
And so in the game for the Bulls, it's Markkanen and Carter Jr. at the 4 and the 5. White and LaVine pair up in the backcourt, and it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. 6 points for him. Pass to Ariza. To the middle. Here's Horford. The Thunder with another miss.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
You think about Shea and his path in 2018. He was picked 11th by the Hornets and then traded for the 10th pick. So obviously a deal worked out prior to those as Miles Bridges was then traded to the Hornets.
Yeah, without Gilgeous Alexander, do the Clippers have enough to trade for Paul George, you think?
Yeah, I don't know, BA, if there was another part of the deal that could have been constructed to get it done. But the fact that they did get Shea Gilgeous in this trade, man, you get a known talented commodity who's got huge upside, not knowing what the rest of those draft picks are going to get for you. And this guy has been a steal.
That one drops. He ties it up. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. White against Gilgeous Alexander. Counted. Gilgeous Alexander's got 8 points.
Gilgeous Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
White finds LaVine. Back to White. Inside, Carter, and he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And Oklahoma City called for the foul. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. One falls for him. And the Thunder making a change here. Hill's checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Valentine's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Horford outside. Pass to Ariza. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Impressive. I mean, you can see the mindset he has. When the game is this close, he really brings it at that end of the floor.
From outside, off the mark. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Porter. Pass to Carter. Over Horford. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Up top, Hill. He's guarded by White. Horford for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Porter. And again, Chicago, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Give him 8. Here's Baisley. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder lead by 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Valentine. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Granted, 6'8", you played mostly the small forward position. When we talk about the best player in the league, it seems more often than not, a small forward is mentioned.
And BA, I think part of that is how the game has evolved over the years. 25 years ago, the thought process was you played inside out. You had to have a great big man to give you a chance to have success. Nowadays, as it's become more about perimeter play, spacing, and of course having guys who can do a number of things within that system, a small forward like a LeBron James or Kevin Durant kind of fit the mold of what you need to have great success in this league. So yeah, I think that plays a huge role in why the small forward position is so important to today's success.
Muscala, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Diallo comes in for Ariza. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Great D that time from Satoransky. Chicago trailing here. Here's Valentine. And that misses. That would have put him up. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. The Bulls shooting only 27% for today's game. Over to the wing. Right side, Young. Yep, that one goes. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And Thomas Satoransky picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Out to the wing. Back to Jackson. Pass to Diallo. Here's Muscala. 4 on the clock. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Now Williams. To the inside. To the left wing. Down low. Here's Young. It's not going to go for him. And the Thunder going the other way now. Pass to Jerome. There's Jackson with the 3. The Thunder with another miss. Chicago leading. Here's Temple. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. That 3's off the mark. The Thunder shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Jerome. Jackson outside. Here's Jerome. A shot to stop the drought. Rebound by the Bulls. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Temple. Pass to Young. Here's Hutchison. Satoransky right side. The rebound by Muscala. Now here's Jackson. From deep three-point range. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front, up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here, got Kenny the Jet. When you think of the Bulls, Kenny, hard not to go back to the 6 titles they won, even though the last one was over 20 years ago. Do you believe that?
Wow, the only team to ever three-peat twice. Can you believe that?
Never happen again.
I think it will.
Never happen again.
It will. Success is hard to sustain.
Never happen again.
Sustain, but I think it will.
Listen, every franchise goes through peaks and valleys. Chicago will rise once again.
Ooh, Chicago will rise. That should be a show.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And the Bulls shooting just around 26% for the game. Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort will fill out the wings. Al Horford out there with Trevor Ariza. And it's Hill in at the point guard position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. LaVine can't hit.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Ariza can't get it to go. And it's the Bulls' ball. They lead by 1. And that one hits the back iron. That's tipped. And for the Thunder, they're shooting around 35% for the game. Left side Hill, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Hill's got his second basket.
George Hill making me get out a box of tissues. Sweet teardrop there.
LaVine lays it up and banks it in. And the Bulls lead by 1. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Now here's Hill. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Julius Alexander's got 10 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
White with it. Check by Hill. White can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
For Chicago, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. LaVine, good. LaVine's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
LaVine has rare physical and athletic tools for his position. He is more than comfortable finishing around the rim.
Hill with it, now guarded by White. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. That shot off. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Markkanen outside. Here's LaVine for 3. Dort grabs the miss.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
They get the rebound. White, the layup misses.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. So it'll be George Hill shooting. That's on Wendell Carter. Valentine's checked in for Porter Jr.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Whether George Hill has started, which he's done a lot in his career, or come off the bench, he's a guy that you like in your rotation as a steadying force.
Now here's White. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
You can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Ariza. Back to Horford. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
LaVine against Julius Alexander. It's scooped up. Carter, good. Carter's got 8 points. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Miller. Here's Horford. He's checked by Carter. Fade away. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Looking at that opportunity, Al Horford thought about it, took it, cashed in.
Julius Alexander against White. Outside LaVine. 4-3. The Thunder with the rebound. Julius Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. Knocked away. Stolen by Carter. Here's LaVine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
For Oklahoma City. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Young, he's checked in for Carter. Williams comes in for Markkanen. Hutchison is checked in for Valentine. And it's Satoransky in for White. And he's good on the second.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Here's Diallo, and he goes in for the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's LaVine for 3. got 8 points in the quarter.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Basket's good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Over to the left wing. Back to LaVine. Three-pointer. Rebound by Jackson.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Muscala. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Jerome. Pass to Baisley. Now here's Jackson. Here's Baisley. He's covered by LaVine. Count the basket. He's got 7.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside, Williams. Now LaVine. Three-quarters of play and a close one here. Thunder out in front, up by 1. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
These teams locked in a very close contest. This fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Otto Porter, Coby White out there with Wendell Carter. And it's Temple in at the shooting guard position. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. Alexander with the ball. Pass to Ariza. Beyond the arc. Oh, they get a hand on it.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
On the wing, Porter. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Ariza. It's guarded by Markkanen. Pass to Horford. Fader on the way. That shot is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's White. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Chicago leading. Pass to Porter. Carter inside. He's against Horford. He shoots. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Horford's got rebound number 7 tonight. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hill, he's checked in for Diallo. Minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Here's Ariza. There's the 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Here's White to the paint. Here's Carter. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Horford. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Hill, and he gets it to go. And now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
Well, sometimes being long and athletic can help you finish through contact. George Hill with a great job there.
White for 3. The Thunder with the rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And the bucket is good. White's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Now here's Hill. Pass to Ariza. Screen by Horford. Here's Ariza. It's guarded by Markkanen. Puts it up from 12. Ariza can't get it to go.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Can't get the first one. LaVine, he's checked in for Chicago. Good on the second one. Now Hill. To Dort. Down low. And Horford gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 3.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Now LaVine. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And here is Hill. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And George Hill has been around, so he understands even with pressure, he's still capable of scoring.
Here's LaVine. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Hill drives in. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. White with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Making a change here. Williams is checked in. And he makes both free throws.
A steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game. aggressively attacking the hoop.
And the Bulls making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
You're worried about the drive from Gilgeous-Alexander. He can still get in the mid-range and do damage. Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Now here's LaVine. Takes it inside. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Well, the level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block down.
Chicago trailing here. LaVine passes to Carter. Misses the three.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, nice step back to create some space. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Just don't see guys with Gilgeous-Alexander's size and frame all that often. He can be a special player in this league.
Porter. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
A tough matchup for the smaller defender there. Just shot right over the top without thinking twice.
And they go to the intentional foul. Now here's Hill. He's covered closely. To shoot, and he drives in, fires the three, and it's Chicago with a board.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
LaVine can't hit, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Shooting 2.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one, and that puts him up 5. Now a timeout called by Chicago. They trail by 5. 11 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Outside Porter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
And he's unable to get the second one to the right side. And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see